We should be live on Twitch now. We should be streaming. And the question is, what does it look like? So let's find out.
A black void of nothingness.
Is what it currently looks like.
for a press enter text.
Oh, but we are live? That's good.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. It is Nick, a.k.a. Pavel the Barbarian Bard, here with my good buddy.
Gilbert got a game. Hey.
And we are, if you're noticing the sound of trepidation in my voice, it's because we're trying a brand new, I'm making the move to OBS, which is hopefully going to let me do things like make Gilby louder or quieter without absolutely wrecking everything gameplay-wise.
Just make sure to use this power with great responsibility because I know where you live.
Right. We're gonna do a little bit of sound testing here. I want to see what everybody sounds like, and then we're gonna see if we can get everything balanced, and then we'll start. I'm encouraged.
I'm intrigued. I'm ready to go to law school. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right. I think we're ready.
Finally making my parents happy by choosing a viable career.
You sound pretty good. Oh, we have an echo. Why do I have an echo? I know why. Okay.
Injection. I love that their logo is just him saying injection. That does kind of make me happy.
Okay. So you don't hear me now. What about now? But you do on the stream, don't you? Okay, got it. Gilby, how do we sound on stream? Can you hear us?
Let me check. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so nothing too loud, nothing too crazy.
Yep, sounds good. Sorry, I was hearing the echo of both my voice and then the stream, so it had a little bit of a disconnect. But
no, that is fine.
Sounded
I think we're in a good spot. This should be doable. So hey, welcome everybody.
Yeah.
We're here on case number 2. This will be good.
I'm ready for puns, and I'm ready for murder.
Ready for puns? Okay, here we go.
And murder. The Turnabout Sisters. Oh, goodness. Okay.
That's right. And as you remember, this begins with a phone call.
Beep. Hello, this is Maya.
Hey, Maya, it's me.
Me? What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you.
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So, what is it this time?
It's a clock.
A clock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m. to pick it up? I'll be in a pretrial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Okay. We'll hit the usual joint.
All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya.
Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 p.m. Mia and Maya. Oh, your parents suck. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. offices.
Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers? How could you know? Oh, you are not confignorous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Yeah, I hope you were not attached to Mia.
Not anymore.
Nope.
Redway. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. offices.
Well, since one of my voices just died, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. I guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell?
No.
Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Okay, so, new gameplay, Gilby.
Yes. All right.
We now are outside the courtroom, and we have the ability to examine and to move between locations. Move moves you to different places, obviously. Examine will bring up this cursor, and will let us kind of drive around the map. And when it's...
probably examine each room and then move to the next one. That seems logical, right?
Yeah, exactly. It will, when it's something that we will be able to see, it'll highlight over something, like the magnifying glass will turn yellow, so that way we know that we can see it.
I see.
But for now, let's move into the office.
Moving right along.
That smell. Blood.
Sis.
Someone's there? Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. All right.
Examine.
What should we examine?
The body.
Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Our first piece of evidence.
Okay, the thinker, the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Made by Larry Butts.
Made by Harry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand laying broken in the back of the room.
Glass shards, the broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition.
Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Piece of paper?
Piece of paper.
A word is written on blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday.
Receipt. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back.
I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. So the other thing that we can do, we can look at other stuff if there's other things in the room you want to examine.
Yeah, well, what else? Yeah, let's do the window.
Windows?
Yeah.
There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. And when
Instead of Watergate, it's the Gatewater.
Yep, exactly. And then when you check something, it'll get that little check mark so you can tell that you've already looked at it. So there may still be something
else with the body, yeah.
It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. Looks like she was hit in the head with a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly.
Okay. Yeah, we should look at the weapon.
It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again.
Yes.
The light stand?
Yeah.
Some shards of glass are scattered to the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand.
Anything else?
We can also...
Aha!
Slide.
Yeah. Oh, computer for sure.
Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Got some books.
The calendar book.
Calendar.
Yeah.
The Fay & Co. ledger book.
A ledger, yeah. Everything
is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money.
Phone?
Phone? Right! I better call the police.
Oh.
What? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand.
Click the phone again, only because it doesn't look like it's...
Yeah. The phone receiver is missing a few screws. I better not use it.
Okay. And then the books. Who's cooking the books?
Over here on this side?
Yeah.
All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings.
Okay. It looks like the desk was highlighted as well? Yes.
Perfectly normal office desk. The chief had a very peculiar policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple.
That's not peculiar at all. That's
a pretty good line.
Anything else?
Not unless you see something.
If you see something, say something.
Yeah, see something, say something. In this case, snitches are encouraged.
But yeah, if your mouth is frozen, I guess that's everything.
Oh no, not frozen. Just I was checking something else. Yeah, if you don't see anything else we want to do, we can move and go somewhere else. All right. Back out to the front office.
Yeah. Don't want to look too sus.
That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run on me.
Put her right there on the sofa. Like she's an object.
Knives! Don't scare me like that. Well, I mean, and honestly, if a person passes out, aren't they basically just an object at that point?
Fair. Fox Malone, getting some hardcore Columbo vibes from this. Oh, one more thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Yeah, welcome in, Fox Malone. We're glad to have you. This is a voice swap challenge. So just so that you are aware, if at any point you get tired of me reading the roles I'm reading and Gilby reading the roles that they are reading, you can type objection in all caps in the chat and we will immediately swap parts. So that is the gimmick for this particular playthrough. And now that that's out of the way, let's continue.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here.
Maya. Maya Fey.
Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. So now we get two more options. We can talk to people who are present in our location, and we can present evidence to them.
Well, let's present the evidence.
All right.
I wouldn't do it, but the game seems to say that.
Yeah, the game thinks we should, yeah.
Yeah.
So before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
What? Why would just write my name?
Oh, now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way.
Please! All right, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
A character near and dear to my heart.
I love it.
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been that woman I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay?
Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah.
Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? Uh, that's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
And let me assure you, Gilby, on some of these, for like dramatic effect, the game will automatically skip to the next line.
Okay.
So if you don't get an entire line on something like that, just know that the game was like, nope, this is how the drama is going, so.
Okay. What?
Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out till the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning! She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. And what do you think?
It's up to you.
I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought...
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
That you have to have your hand held in the courtroom because you apparently didn't graduate law school after your own fucking there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Sorry, the cold shower of harsh reality too much.
Right. Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
So he crashed and burned? Yeah, kind of, yeah.
He's a genius.
Oh, shut up!
One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types.
Oh, for God's
The only thing he's lacking is experience.
and a law degree. I'm sorry. I'm just ad-libbing based off of the shit that I already know.
No, you're good.
That's inappropriate. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I just can't sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Okay.
Examine?
Examine? All right.
I don't know. There could be something on her person.
Well, we won't get to examine her. She disappears.
I see.
So it looks like we got the camera up there. We got the guard.
Yeah, camera and guard. Why not? Let us be thorough.
Sounds good. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. There you go.
That's it.
So, move, talk, present.
Present, maybe?
Sure. What do you want to show her?
Statue.
I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon.
Poor sis.
Better not ask her about this now.
Okay. Shards of glass? We could just go through the list.
Yeah. This was lying next to the chief's body.
I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand.
Yeah, that seems about right. Though I never heard of a glass light stand before this. So
yeah.
Receipt?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
I think Gilby.
I trust you. Because we saw who the killer was, so like...
Yeah, and I will say the game was... Yeah, the game was very kind in that it showed us who the killer was again, yeah. I trust you.
Why? Because the game showed us exactly who the killer was.
Right.
Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but...
That detective thinks I did it.
Want to show her the badge?
Yeah, why not? Sorry, I've never seen that before.
All right, so we presented all the things. Move or talk?
Move to talk. Day of the crime.
Could you tell me about the day of the murder?
Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes. That clock, shaped like the thinker.
The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there. Okay. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, are you going to do some weird ventriloquistic? Or...
Yeah, it turns out I'm a perfect mimic. I can... No, the game has some interesting ways of introducing evidence every once in a while, but yeah.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure a conversation is on my cell phone.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Cell phone, yeah.
So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it.
Right. Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone.
There you go. So new things here for these.
Ooh, more day of the crime?
Okay. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard.
No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then...
Oh, sorry, that's you.
No, that's okay. So what were you going to say?
Oh, no. You know what it is? I have my Night in the Woods brain on where it's like, okay, the white text is May, and then everybody else is different colors. So I saw that you had the different colors, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 p.m. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. But then I found her, my sister.
Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now.
Maya?
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with the outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training.
A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange.
Yeah.
So you're an acolyte, medium in training.
That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I could see how it would be frowned upon in law school.
Yeah, in law school, yeah. Wait.
What?
So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit, then? We can just ask her who killed her.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
I thought that would be too easy.
Ellipses.
Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. Said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Ooh.
What do you think?
Well, he did say it's up to you, and it sounds like she's made her decision, so I say accept.
Yeah, and we said we would help however we could, right? So?
Yep.
Sure, why not? I'll go ask.
Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to.
Huh? Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow. At 10 a.m. Wow, justice moves swift.
What? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
What if this guy refuses?
they told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
When will that happen?
They're giving me until 4 this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. All right, sounds like we better move.
Better move.
The Grossberg Law Offices.
Yeah. Oh my god, with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Killing Poacher Creatures.
Oh boy.
Might not be dead, right?
Yeah, maybe not. Actually, it looks like it's asleep, genuinely.
Yeah, he's giving it butt scratches too. Look at that. It's just a big cat.
I think they're just hanging out. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later.
You want to examine?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Start with this guy.
Yeah, is it dead or alive?
That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. There's a plant. Some stuff on the table.
Yeah, look at the plant.
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 An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
Something by the ashtray?
Yeah, look at this stuff here. A table for clients. Huh. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there it is.
A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Bookshelves.
Oh. Yep.
Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Huh. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read.
I judge people for just buying books for decor, for sure.
I think that's everything we could look at in here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I guess we'll see where we can move.
Yeah.
We can go back to the law office. We can go to the detention. Maybe the law office.
Let's go back to the law office. Yeah. Now that we see things in daylight, maybe there's something else.
Yeah, something we may have missed.
Yeah.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait. You're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were...
No, it was...
Do you remember?
Well, it's Gumshoe, but that wasn't his last name. Well, did the first one.
Yeah. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't calling me Dick.
Hey, Dick, get over here!
Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
Whew, he thinks I'm Lia's lawyer. Well, we got a thing to show him, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we got a memo.
The memo, yes, because of the cell phone.
Mm-hmm. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, that? I have that.
Do you
it's a
think
Nokia, pink.
Yeah, it's a brick.
Got it at Claire's.
Yeah, it's officially 2 decades old. Do you think you could give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Oh, he's on to me. What do we do? Honest or lie? Tell straight.
Should be honest.
If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets.
Ew. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Irk, you're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive, you're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all.
Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation.
Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya.
Okay, so we can check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. All right. And so I think this is the...
Oh, you want to read it like a...
Yeah, we can, but I think this is... Yeah, this is the one we read at the beginning of the thing. I think that's the call that we did.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Now we got it.
Now we got it. We got a record.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we have anything else to examine. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. There could be something.
Yeah.
Like that plant. I looked at
Yeah.
that plant last time.
Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember.
Cordyline Stricka, pal.
Who's that? A painting?
Hey, I know my horticulture. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, he does,
Didn't
apparently.
teach you anything in law school?
Not plant names, obviously. The sky is blue, and so am I.
Aww.
There's that hotel right across the way.
The picture?
Sure. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days.
Anything else?
This bookshelf. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these.
Aha. See?
The difference between a famous lawyer and a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the desk?
Yep.
Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia.
No.
Alright, I think we've examined this room.
I think so.
We can move, we can talk.
We could talk.
Mia or Maya?
Oh, me, oh, my, oh. Let's stick to Mia.
Okay. About Ms. Fade, did you do an autopsy?
Want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
Alright. An important piece of evidence.
She did die at 9 o'clock.
Exactly at 9. And death was instantaneous.
Well, and unfortunately the phone record said, I'll meet you at 9.
Yeah. Not looking good for Maya on that count. Shall we ask about Maya?
Absolutely.
About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecute. Oh, I know him.
Yeah! Edgeworth.
I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yeah, thank you. I'll be headed out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing. There's your Columbo moment.
Yeah, right. There you go, Fox. There's your Columbo moment.
One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose. You know, suppose.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
suppose you're planning on talking to that witch. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal.
That would be illegal.
Ah!
Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May. April, June, May.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her.
Well, you just told me her name. Ms. May, huh? So you sent her home already then?
You're trying your loyally tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Time to pay a visit to Ms. May.
No, that's misconduct. Sorry.
Do you want to ask anything about Edgeworth?
Absolutely.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, do you know him, don't you? Of course you do.
Yeah, of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
Guess that's it.
Guess so. Alright. Detention Center, Grossberg, Gatewater Hotel.
The Gatewater Hotel.
Alright.
September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Oh, objection!
You're... Okay, point of order. That is not in caps. And it does not have an X... No, okay, I got him.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one.
All right, what do you want to do, Gilby?
Examine.
Examine. Lots of good clues in here.
Oh yeah, well what's in the drawer?
Yeah, start with the door.
There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now.
I'm actually glad we switched voices.
Right.
I'm not sure I can take it seriously.
You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode there for a second. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Right.
Keep examining.
Okay. What do you want?
There's a lovely bottle of Dom Perignon.
There is.
A bottle and 2 glasses of wine are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her.
Okay. There's a bed. There's a window.
God, is it too obvious to click the bed?
You never know.
Yeah. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the window. How she saw the crime. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. building. Oh, Fay & Co. Law Offices building. Don't do projective ticks, Heather. Projective tick. Wow. Wow.
See, and you were glad we swapped.
I'll take the dyslexia over.
Take the exposition over the craziness.
Yeah, just this once. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance. So that's fair. Okay, good to know.
Okay.
The roses.
The roses.
Yeah. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. You don't know what a rose is, Phoenix?
Apparently not.
Yeah, the picture.
Okay.
A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall.
All right.
Is that everything?
It looks like it. Shall we converse more, or do you have anything you want to present?
Oh, no, let's just keep talking. I'm dying to hear.
Great. That's what I was hoping for.
We'll go down the list. What you witnessed.
Okay.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Ooh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You knew that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on! If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh, boy.
Just on down?
Yep.
Okay.
Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is do?
Well, no! And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go looking for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh, boy. I guess that's it.
I guess so.
Should we present her anything?
I don't know if any of this is great to present her, but I will, any of it, yeah. What do you want?
I wonder if she's going to say something silly about the badge, just for my own.
Yeah, why not? Excuse me, but I'm a witness? Police witness, do you understand? How could I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Oh no, yeah, Fox, you've absolutely nailed the inspiration for this. Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Yes!
Me, the witness. It's just like in the movies.
Maybe the autopsy report?
Sure.
Just to get time of death?
Nah, same thing.
Okay.
And
Alright, well that's it.
Alright. Move. Where you want to go?
Detention center. We better tell her we couldn't get in touch with the lawyer. Hey.
Oh, I guess that's me
Oh,
now,
wait,
isn't
no,
it? Yeah.
It's you. It's you.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
That's pretty...
Yeah, all right.
Grossberg?
Grossberg. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out.
Yeah, Foxy's giving me a gift here, because this is...
Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So, you must be the one they say that has been looking for me.
Nick, didn't I just see you play this character specifically
Yes,
on stage this
absolutely.
weekend?
Yes, you did.
Yes, that's me. Looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar? Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
I'm not busy. How come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
And a strange reaction.
I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
Oh, Nick, your lines got cut off.
Oh, no! I'll give it to Oakley. I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. I'm sorry. End of discussion.
It cut off at it's entirely impossible for me to...
represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
Thank you. I don't know what happened.
I don't either, but yeah, we'll give it clean.
Okay. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Let's talk to him.
Okay.
You can try.
Go down the list.
Yes, but the other way.
Okay.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. How do you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Your refusal, yeah. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Huh? Well, you know, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry. but I am afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? All right, we better go.
Anything you want to present before we go? I don't think we have anything good, right?
The autopsy report.
Okay. I'm very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter.
Yeah, we're probably going to get that all the way through.
Yeah. Anything else?
We could try the blood-written note.
Okay. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there you go.
Move?
Yeah, we better go to the detention center and let Maya know he's not going to take her.
Yeah. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. So 18 minutes until she has to have a lawyer. Detention center visitors room.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her? Well, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bone.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Why is it going so fast?
Oh, I was going to ask you.
No, I didn't know why I was doing that, but I've been abandoned then. Let me make sure it's not...
Let's talk.
Okay, just making sure it wasn't, like, going on its own. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, a save. That's a good thing.
Yes. We learned that from last time.
Yeah, Fox, we actually crashed at the end of the first case last time and had to redo the whole thing.
The whole thing.
It's our only new topic.
Yeah, well, let's do it. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive? Yeah.
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her all by herself on that mountain. Enemy, yeah. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow. So what happened?
Well, the case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped in on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation.
I see.
White.
Excuse me? White?
That was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, I'm going to defend Mia. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Wow, I didn't want to go that way.
Well, yeah. Why?
Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I, have a hunch. Given the evidence, it's easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witnesses strange behavior. That all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. And there, a long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Oh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Phew, she smiled and laughed. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there.
All right. I think we have been strongly pointed.
Yes, let us move to the strange woman's apartment. Gatewater.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are?
I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
Ha!
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities? If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, you came, but quite quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White? Corp? Where have I heard that name? Do you know exactly where you've heard that?
Right. White. That was his name. My sister told me.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? No, examine. Let's get it.
We're going.
Get in. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Yeah. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap. Oh, you. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Babe.
found in Ms. May's hotel room.
There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. How would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing. I'm sorry, I read that as tangoing. And I'm like, What is tangoing?
You know, tangoing.
You go get a tan.
Yeah, exactly.
I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
We got an objection. In court.
Nice. To be continued.
Objection is still a thing. So we'll save.
Yes. Save. Dear God.
Yeah. And then I think we can get probably through the first part of this court.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and then we'll see where we go from there.
September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom, number 1.
I think it's just because Katie knows I want to be Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Ms. Maya Fey.
All you, bud.
Oh, me? Really?
You said, yeah.
Well, we got an objection. That's why I wasn't sure. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
That's also you.
Wait, what? They can't both be me.
Why not?
It's going to be a lot of back and forth between the two of them. Trust me.
Okay.
Do you want to be Phoenix or do you want to be Edgeworth?
Let me do Edgeworth then.
Okay. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
And remember, when we're doing people on the stand, if you are questioning them, I'll do the witness, and then when Phoenix takes over cross-examination, we'll swap.
Oh, but you're cutting out.
Okay, I was saying that remember that when we get there, when we're doing the initial questioning, if it's Edgeworth talking to them, I'll do the witness, and then if it's Phoenix talking to them, you do the witness?
You're still cutting out, but I'm assuming you mean that one of us takes one of the other people.
Yes, depending on if Edgeworth or Phoenix is talking to them, we swap who the witness is, right?
Nick, what's wrong with your mic?
I don't know. Can you not hear me?
Well, it's like you start talking and then you cut out.
I have not done anything different to it or changed it at all.
I don't know, man. We'll give it a shot, I guess.
Okay, hold on. All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying that depending on who is talking to the witness, the other person does the witness.
That's what I figured.
Okay. And Katie says you come through fine on the stream. Okay, that's good to know. All right, here we go.
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due from being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue into evidence. They're still calling it a statue.
Floor plans added to the court record. Floor plans, the murder scene. A&Co law offices. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
All right.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Ms. Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Ms. Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw Ms. Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll do Gumshoe then.
Yeah, we'll swap them then, yeah.
Okay.
Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony.
Smack!
Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination.
I'm just imagining she sent a paper airplane.
Right, just like smacks him in the side of the face.
Yep. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene.
So, Gilby, we press by hitting our button here, and it's going to ask for details of the statement. So, we'll do it everywhere to see what happens.
All right.
It also makes that delightful little, hold it! Which I love. So, who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue.
There were 2 people there already.
Think we should press this one or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey.
I'm going to press this one.
Yeah.
Why's that? What's your reason?
Why? We had a witness account describing her.
Hold on just 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes!
Ugh.
Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. Your Honor, sorry! There was something I should have told you about first. Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Do you want to keep going with this, Gilby?
Yeah, I'm okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. I made an objection because how could her death have been instantaneous and she still had time to write the name?
Hey, we're getting there.
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
No, I'm a real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor. Sir!
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I love Gumshoe.
I do too.
Do we want to go straight to presenting our evidence?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just secure.
All right,
Yeah.
I think I know, but what do you want to present?
The autopsy report, right?
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. She was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
What, when? We got it
The day after the murder.
day after the murder, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. I bow before you, that is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
And they're such puffy sleeves.
Right?
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham.
You're a sham?
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court, which you're supposed to do before the damn case.
Yeah, but where's the drama if you do it that way?
I know.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Yeah, I bow before you.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Hey, just because she dresses like that and enjoys some champagne. Oh, well, I mean, it's more that she has bright red eyes, right?
Right.
Witness your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
No.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Ah, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, in my hotel room? Hey. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Alright, I need a quick vote from the audience who wants me to keep doing April May or wants Gilby to take over Phoenix or vice versa.
I'm good either way, but I'm just delighted at this.
And my April May. Alright, you go ahead, you be Phoenix for a little bit. I'll stick with April May. And then that'll let me do some Edgeworth too, so I'm excited about that. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Self-objection.
It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting there in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and then ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. A wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
That is a low blow.
Right. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Ms. Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
All right.
All right, Gilby, what are you thinking?
It was 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window. Okay. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Yeah, and don't forget that you can press now, too, so you can get additional information about statements. You're going to have to do that in some places.
Do you mind if I see the whole thing first?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Okay. That's it? Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. Got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on facts a bit. Okay. I feel like the time is important, but why would she look out the window at 9 o'clock?
Okay, let's press her.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Yeah. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah!
Oh, yeah, stop him!
What a jerk!
The poor girl.
Order. Mr. Wright, you had been warned.
Poor girl? What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Okay.
Want to press here?
Yeah, I feel like I'm grasping at straws, but...
I mean, that's kind of what this is at some points, so...
Yeah, let's just do it. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey?
Uh-huh. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing.
Your thing.
And the person attacking her?
The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Okay. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her.
So we know that's the end of the statement.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, you don't lose anything by pressing.
Okay, then let's press the statement before.
This one here? Okay.
Yeah. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack! Please, continue your testimony. So not much there. So you got 2 more spots that you can press.
Mm-hmm.
You got that one, and then you've got the hitter.
What do you think, Nick? I'm a little bit at a loss, honestly.
I think press them both.
Yeah,
get all the information you can.
Get it all. If you can press every option, then let's do it.
Yeah, you really can, too.
Okay. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one other person at the crime scene at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. Testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
Way to, really call her out, Phoenix.
Yeah. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus.
But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder.
We do, though. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Wrong. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. A wink. Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged to the first attack and then ran off to the right. And then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee-hee.
How'd she know it was a clock?
Look at that, Gilby. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Just go right for that if you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want me to press or do you want me to present something?
Why don't you present?
What would you like for me to present?
The thinker, right? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Ah!
Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Order! Order!
Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh, damn! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Really? Okay, good. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? Well, that's... because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
It's broken. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.?
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee-hee! The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murders took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, it's broken. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's broken. I think it's broken. That clock is busted. No, it is.
You think?
Just look at it. Your Honor, please examine the clock.
Oh.
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
Well, I'm not sure I could call this broken, but I doubt it could ring. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May.
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
But what?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much.
What?
The evidence that proved when the clockwork was removed is call.
The call?
Right?
Yeah, the call.
Yeah. Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone.
But wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder.
Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Well, neither was the second autopsy request, was it?
Right.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. 9:27 a.m.
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time it was read, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Ma?
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, is it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
Larry made it.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes! The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Made by Larry Butts.
Made by Harry Butts.
Yep. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Oh, burn!
Ooh.
Ugh.
Oh, excuses not on sale today?
There's a really good drinking game to be played with just every time Phoenix Wright comes up with, like, a really cheesy burn line.
Right.
Oh? Oh, murder.
Oh my.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. A wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Also, for no rehearsals, I'm very proud of that line read I just did. Thank you very much.
Should be.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
This is important. We know no one else is at the crime scene, right?
Right.
So it seems very unlikely she held it.
She had heard about it. The wiretap. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap. Have a look at this.
Ah! Oh, that!
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not?
Oh! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. Oh, I'm sorry. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is...
Is? Remember, you can check any of these things before presenting them that you want to.
Yeah, let's look at them all. I'm sorry. I want you to hold on to something for me. It's not working. That's lame. I mean, it's the conversation, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. Is it just so obvious and I'm overthinking this?
Yes, it is. As Katie told you last stream, abandon your logic. Sometimes you just have to go with the easy, obvious thing.
Yeah, it's the cell phone. I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again? But this time.
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time.
Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair! All you ganging up on me like that! Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edward wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can. And I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have a regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Hawinka. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us?
It still didn't say why she tapped her phone.
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No. They're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Bellboy as a witness?
Bellboy?
Yeah. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent.
Yeah, I don't think she's the killer.
And thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty. But what should I do? Accept the condition. I'm not giving up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Never surrender! All right, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. He fell right into my trap.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
He brought his tray with him?
Absolutely.
From work? From work?
Yes, sir.
They let leave the hotel?
Right. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Whose cookies are those?
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 p.m. in the evening from our guest, Ms. May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Ms. May, herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with this murder now, Maya will be finished.
Alright, you want to go through the whole thing?
Yeah, but I think it's the time again, right?
Which time?
The 9 o'clock on the dot?
Okay.
Yeah, because after 8 is just after 8. That's fine.
Yeah. Do you want to press or do you want to present?
Present?
Okay.
What do I want to present? Autopsy? No. Maybe.
The autopsy lost its hard time. I don't know if that's as useful now.
No, it's not.
Fox Malone says, I'm actually quite into this now, thinking things like, why is she ordering an iced coffee at 9 p.m.?
Coffee. Yeah. I mean, truth, right?
I mean, yeah, you're basically ensuring an alibi, so... Well, if there's nothing to present, my advice is always press, get as much information as you can.
Press that button. 9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9? The time of the murder.
Keep pressing?
Yeah. Precisely 9, then?
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would she so be particular about that particular time?
Keep pressing.
No, because I believe that he saw it.
I will say, pressing does not always mean that you are doubting the thing that they're saying. You may just be getting more information about what they said, too. So
Listen, maybe Fox Malone has a point. Maybe we could be like, why do you think she wanted iced coffee at 9 o'clock?
I mean, maybe.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with, an embrassier. An embrassier, sir.
Embrassier, is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir.
Listen, girls like a guy in a uniform.
Hey, right? It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Protest. I'm not going to give up. Wait, please, wait.
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
You're going to have to think back, Gilby, because you can't see it right now, but I promise there was a clue that you picked up on already that is relevant here that will help. And we saw it when we were investigating the hotel room. We saw it.
Yeah, that it was the room service with the champagne.
What else with the champagne, though?
2 glasses.
Look at you.
Yeah. Tell me again about the room service?
Again, sir? At exactly 9 p.m., I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
$18 for iced coffee? That's the real crime here.
It's a fancy hotel. At 9 p.m.
To put ice cubes over Folgers. Fuck that. Sorry. I see. Wait. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
There it is. What did he say? What did you say?
I love this game. Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object! That was objectionable! This is my favorite music in the whole game.
I love it.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oh, tampering!
You fool!
Tampering! Done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oh!
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was taping the victim's phone. Tapping, sorry.
It's okay.
Yet Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. There you go, Gilby, you did it. You successfully navigated the first part of that trial.
All right. Better save it.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there!
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan!
Oh, I was doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happens to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony added to the court record. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right. but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do at all now. Anyway, time to the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free.
And to be continued. All right, folks. So I think that's going to be the end of our session for tonight. That is a pretty good chunk of case 2 that we have knocked out there.
Yeah.
I accidentally did not save. Hold on.
Oh.
I know I'm court in danger.
Yeah, we can save it now.
Perfect. And we will call it there.
Woohoo!
All right, Gilby, what'd you think?
I loved it. It was great. Going to fight for the British in the Revolutionary War, but, you know, choices.
Choices. Hang on 1 second.
My choices. They're someone's choices.
There, hopefully I should be able to hear you now, too. I switched over to I made a new scene, and hopefully you should be able to be heard here, too, now. So.
Oh, okay.
All right. But I do think that's going to do it for us tonight, guys. If you enjoyed this, please tell some folks, let them know, so that way we can have other people come watch this. We are going to be uploading these to YouTube. I am slowly figuring out how to hopefully save them, so that way we'll either get them up on the Gilbert Got a Game channel, or we will get them up onto one for me, but that sounds like a lot of work. I'm hoping just to get Gilby to do it for me, because I'm lazy.
Offsetting the labor again.
Yeah. What can I say, man? All right. But again, we appreciate everybody coming and hanging out. We hope you guys had fun. I am Nick, a.k.a. Pavel the Barbarian Bard, and with me, my excellent voiceover buddy.
Aw, thanks, bud. I'm Gilbert Got a Game, over at Gilbert Got a Game.
And we hope you guys have a great rest of the night. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.